Meet me after slashing your wrist, or at the end if you so insist. I'm persistent when told to cease and desist with this blasphemous shit.
Hello, Shley. This little video is for Ashley, my G Ashley. Bless her. She's trying to learn the Kaloshle. Quickest way to my heart, yeah. Well, no, one of the quickest ways to my heart, yeah. So she was talking about she got a friend who doesn't really care much for tattoos or piercings or smoking. I guess maybe they consider it socially unacceptable, etc. So she asked if I could look into it. So I'm gonna do my own because obviously I have experience in such matters. But to start with, just to get us in the mood, who is this actually? I think it's cut again, but I could be wrong. I don't care what trolls say about my face tat. Hooked on the look. Like when you say something, when you try posting things, blah blah blah, and you say something people don't like, I don't think I'm controversial, but some of the things I say get taken controversially. But obviously I try and stick to truth, I try and stick to fact, I try and express empathy and compassion to both sides of the argument, unless one side isn't compassionable. But when people hear something they don't like, but they actually can't say shit back to me because it's fucking true, they attack the face. Of course. And it's dumb because I paid to put the shit on my face. So why are you reminding me? Like, it's gonna offend me. I don't get that. Like, if I try moving to you and you don't feel the look, cool. But to just randomly come over and to me and say, look at your face. All right, guy. And it's always guys as well. I'm not saying girls think I'm attractive or anything, but it's always these macho masculine men who have a comment or two to say about my appearance. Threatened much? But there's loads of reasons I do this, or I've done this, and I'll continue to do this. People are way more conservative than they realise, or than they're prepared to admit. If you don't like something new, you're Mr. Crudes. If you don't like people doing something you're not used to seeing, you're Mr. Crudes. If you're upset a 40-year-old lady likes to get freaky, you're Mr. Crudes. If you're upset gay people exist, you're Mr. Crudes. If you think the only way to succeed in life is to go to university and to get the highest paid job, you're Mr. Crudes. That all of these are, if you think women should be in the kitchen, or at least deservingly paid less, you're Mr. Crudes. You're conservative. You may vote Labour or whatever, but you're a conservative person. You might as well go to church. But I've done this for loads of reasons. Loads of reasons. To start with, being mixed race, growing up when I did, there wasn't many of me. I can imagine it would be quite difficult to comprehend what it's like. And it wasn't like a big deal. I wasn't traumatized, as in I wasn't bullied or victimized my whole life for being mixed race, but I was still a freak. My first piercing was this one. I was an underwriter at the time and my boss was not happy. I was really good at my job and she really liked me, so she used to kind of allow it. Same as me being late every day. She used to allow it and then moan at the next person that coming after me. Yeah, so that was my first one. And then I didn't do anything for ages. And then my brother died. So that was my first tattoo. I got a picture of my brother there. It just escalated. I never thought I'd get to here. When I started, I never thought I'd do all this. Like, this is the last couple of years. It's like, do you know what? Fuck it. Like, this was my first controversial one, I thought. Am I in the right place? Yeah, this one. Word Place, the name of my studio. That was my first. This was the only one I proper took time and thought about because it was going on my neck. And I was like, oh, if I get it there. I mean, I'd been in the studio for bare years by this time, but I was still like, oh, if I get it there, it means I'll never be able to get another job again. But it's nothing. It genuinely is nothing. It's all good. So anyway, yeah, let's check this girl. Hear what she's got to say.
When you got a face like this, you get used to mean comments. I hate face tattoos on a woman. It makes them look trashy. I am stunning, what can I say? He looks like...
Oh my God, she's on my Facebook. I swear she's on my Facebook. I swear it's her.
Big bruises. Maybe you need your eyesight tested. Those face tats look really bad, like she walked in front of a projector. That's quite funny though. It's quite funny. Yeah. I'm Sarah and I'm addicted to getting tattoos. I'm here to read out some of the harshest comments people leave me. One of the harshest comments I've received has got to be, I hate face tattoos on a woman. It makes them look trashy. Well, you look trashy without them, so it is what it is. The most common insult I get has to be, looks like you've fallen asleep at a party and it's just so overused, it's boring as well. It's the same as, you know, you're a school desk or anything like that. I'd say if you're gonna insult me, can you please use something better? Not happy with yourself.
Come original.
I definitely get that a lot. My mental health is the best it's ever been. I used to be addicted to drugs, but now I'm clean. I do find tattoos help that. I got my first face tattoo.
Yeah, she is on my Facebook.
2 years or so ago. My first face tattoo was my daughter's name and her date of birth, 11/10/2014, which is in the middle of my forehead. I know it sounds bad, but when my daughter's older, she comes up with copying her mum, getting any face tattoos. I probably wouldn't agree with it, just because that's my daughter and I just wouldn't want her to do it. Could have spent the money on her kids, but hooray for being sober. That's quite a funny one. Don't worry about what I'm spending on tattoos because my daughter gets double that, so. He looks like big bruises, not very attractive at all. I can't say I understand that one, like how my tattoos look like bruises at all. Maybe you need your eyesight tested. Those face tats look really bad, like she walked in front of a projector. That's quite funny though. It's quite funny. Yeah, I can't be offended at it, it's funny. I quite like that one, that is good. A DM that has stayed with me the most has got to be this one. Your tattoos are wicked. I think face tattoos show strength and that you are not afraid to be outside of the box, which makes you brave and strong. Society will always try to keep you in line with what's acceptable and what's not. As long as you're happy, who should care? That definitely stays with me. It just shows that there is a lot of support.
That was probably a dude that sent that to her trying to church, but yo, I'll take you. Whoever that was, whoever sent that message. That was really nice.
Of supporters out there that will see that face tattoos do take strength. I am not afraid to be outside of the box. I'm going to take a selfie and see what kind of comments I get. I'd say when I first started getting face tattoos and more tattoos, I decided to become a bit more active on social media. I saw it as a chance to show other people that you can be whoever you want to be, and it doesn't matter what others say, it's just about living for yourself. On Instagram, I've got about 20,000 followers. People are definitely meaner on social media. Now it's time to see what people are saying on my selfie. I've got stunning from a girl on my Instagram. It definitely gives me a little confidence boost, you know, especially from other girls. I'm not really surprised by that comment. I am stunning, what can I say? I've got a fire emoji for diamond and a fire emoji. Yeah, I've got 3 fire emojis, a standard comment. A lot of my comments are just fire emojis, if I'm honest. Usually the fire emojis are left by creepy guys that I would never give a chance in my life. These comments today hasn't shocked me at all. A lot of them I get very, very regularly. To some people they might be extremely harsh, a lot of them, but honestly I'm so used to it, I just brush it off my shoulder now. No matter how much hate I get, I'm gonna keep posting and keep getting tattoos, so keep hating.
Gangster. Gangster. That is hilarious. I did not expect that. I've always been outside the box though, but I'm literally outside the box, so of course it was inevitable. But it's really not important, man. The Queen drove past me once when I was with my daughter, and she never went, "Oh my God, look at that." That can't be that bad. Next time.